Okay. We're on Twitch and we should be streaming now. Yeah, so again, I'm just going to put this in the corner, somewhere it shouldn't get playback. Might hear a bit of a clank, that's just me putting it down. And now it should be sat somewhere where I shouldn't get too much playback. Therefore, the streamers on YouTube should be able to hear a bit better. And yeah, this time I can actually monitor everything a lot better because I have got my laptop with me too. So if you just give me a second, what I'll do is jump on the world here, but I'll also jump onto Twitch and also YouTube on my laptop just so I can monitor everything that's going on there. Okay, so yeah, while this is loading I'll jump on my laptop, and obviously you can let me know in chat if the audio on Twitch is a bit like that. That was just an example, that's not how I'm going to talk the whole thing. Obviously let me know in chat if it's a bit like that or if the music's too loud or something like that. I'm actually going to turn music all the way down in a minute and then just sort it out. Right, this isn't what I want. I want to go to YouTube. I want to go to my channel and I want... Just give me a second. YouTube, my channel, yes please. So it shows me that I'm live, and then I just need to go to Twitch as well so I can monitor there. Oh, we're actually in the world now. Just gonna jump on here, turn the volume all the way down because we don't want double playback. There we go. That should be alright. And now I'm just gonna hop on Twitch as well. If I can. I'm going to close this tab as well actually, and that one too. Twitch.tv. We're going to look for me in there. Here we go. Right here. And again, volume is all the way down just so I can't hear anything from the laptop, which means we shouldn't get any triple playback. Okay, and then if I just push this to the side, we should be able to see it fully. Okay, everything seems to be working. And yeah, that's all good. Okay, so we're going to pop this down at the side and everything should be well. I'm just going to move around a bit on the actual world just to make sure it is actually yeah, so it is actually coming back through a laptop, actually on the stream. On YouTube for some reason, because I think it's cross-platform streaming, what it does is it lowers the quality of the video depending on like your Wi-Fi or your bandwidth. I'm gonna die. Just to like help you with quality of the video. So yeah, that's just how that works. So if the quality is worse for you, then all you need to do is go to settings, go to video quality, and then if you just bump it up, then it should work a bit better, but it might also lag a bit as well. So just have to bear with me on that. Now you may be wondering what this is over here. I'm just going to put the laptop down. Well, this is actually a little project we're working on as part of the village. It's a semi-auto, just bumped the mic through a couple of times. It's a semi-auto farming area. And I've actually recently tested redstone on a creative world, and unlike last time, I have got it all working now, and you'll actually have to wait till episode 27 to see all of that done. So episode 27 will be the next episode, because as you'll probably see by the title, both on YouTube and Twitch, this is episode 26.75 live, which is kind of like middle bits and behind the scenes stuff that I have to work on before I release the episodes. And Another thing is I used to do episodes via YouTube, so I had to edit them and clip them and all of that. I recently switched to streaming because I have less time on my hands with exams, and I think this might be a better way to grow as well. So yeah, this is also all my own design texturing. This is a single player world, no one else has come on here but me, but yeah, this is all my design. I've actually got better at building over the last couple of years and it's been quite good. And I've actually been playing Minecraft since 2010, but I only started my channel in 2021. So yeah, I've got a bit of experience, and I definitely have got better at building. Mostly everything here is my work. And for a lot of my builds, I either use real life reference or Pinterest. And if I do use a tutorial for a farm or anything, what I'll tend to do is put a sign on the farm or make some other sort of gesture to suggest that it's been designed by someone else. I have also made like a little river here, just because I kind of want it to flow through the village, adds a bit of lushness to the village, cottage. I've lost the word now. This has been here for a while. If you're wondering what this is, then you can actually... Oh, that also doesn't help, does it? Because that's on. Right, I'm going to turn the sound down there as well. That's probably also giving playback. So I can't tell if that's... Just give me 1 second. Right, that's down. Let's give it a little bit up so you can just hear a bit of the sound. There we go. But yeah, this has been here for a while, and if you want to know why this is here exactly, then you can actually go back, and if you're on YouTube already, at some point watch the video called Something Wicked This Way Comes, which is kind of like a Halloween special. It kind of explains this whole situation, but no further spoilers. And because I've got this river coming through here, what I might do is actually I'll keep this path here and this bridge, but what I might do is just make another little bridge over to this side here, which will then obviously connect up with the path that goes, well, it's been interrupted by this that is meant to go through here. Yes, the river I'll probably texture today as well, and do a little bit of camera. I've got pretty much all evening to do this. I've actually got a, so anyone doesn't know, I also do modelling every now and then. And I've actually got a model shoot tomorrow, an editorial for like a magazine. So let's stay up like fairly late, but I kind of want to be not looking awful for the shoot tomorrow. We're tired, and yeah, so we're gonna try to stay up and do this for as long as I can. Also, this is a barn that I built. Again, this is completely my design. I've made a tutorial for it on YouTube if you want to check that out. I do need to do a little bit of work, so you may see here, so there's these cobble stairs. What I'm going to do is actually put spruce fence posts going up and across, kind of make that like Tudorish pattern. I've also got some little bills that need to come out the front here, and then also this is the ore tower. I haven't got any rockets on me. So essentially what this is a tower that is 13 by 13. What I plan to do is build it up to world height and fill it all the way through with ores. And then once it is up to world height and filled all the way through, I plan to mine it down and then store all of these in a super mega vault somewhere. I have also said this in the past, but I challenge anyone to try and beat me at this. It's not a timed thing, it's just, are you willing to try and do it? I started a while ago, so good luck. There's another little thing down here, so I'm actually going to tear this out and put something else in. Don't quite know what yet, but I might just have to think about that. This is currently called the Big Dig, and it's actually meant to be a massive library. I started this when I was still doing like YouTube, like video editing and clips and stuff. But the idea was that I build a massive library and then put all my followers' names in there, just so that you guys are actually part of the world as well. Or yeah, so that's going quite well. As you can see, I've done quite a bit. Also I've put a slime block at the bottom because I often fall down here by accident. I die a lot in this world as well, and I'm not too bothered about it anymore. Because I've got a trading hall which trades mainly just enchanting books of every single type now, so I can literally just head there and fix up my armour. Over here we've got the pancakes, that's from Pancake Day 2022 and 2023. If we head inside, we've got some murals as well from 2021, 2022 and this year as well. So around here we've actually got a tower, some house fronts, and I kind of want to fill this sort of face here with hobbity style things. So I kind of want to continue the circular sort of fashion all the way around. And I kind of like these like smaller ones as well, they're really cool. And what I might do is maybe have some stairs up here onto a platform and then a door going into the side. Very simple, but also looking quite cool. And again, I'm just really expressing my sort of build designs, trying to really grip that essence of building. And also, you may see around the base there is a wall. I've just bumped the mic again, that's really bad of me, sorry. You may see around the base that there is a wall, and this is one, again, my design. I made a while back, it's on Instagram as well, so check it out if you want to, get like the design for it. But it's sort of like a medieval wooden sort of thing, bit of cobble in there as well. Looks really nice, works really well, and it hopefully will keep all the mobs out, so yeah. But yeah, for today, what we're going to do is texture this river, do a bit of terraforming over there, sort of match up the rest of the landscape with that stuff. Sort out a bit of farming. This area is actually going to stay here as it is because I kind of like how it is, its original area. The barn needs a bit of work and another little stuff as well. We're going to do some paths as well, and then obviously some house fronts too. And then that's about it for the cottage. So I'm very, very nearly done. It's just loads and loads of small tasks. That's it, really. So yeah. And in here, this is a storage system as well. So that's just what this is. If you're wondering why there's iron golems here, by the way, this was for St. Patrick's Day 2023, so this year, and Red Nose Day this year. I've also got a mural outside. I think I walked right past them, but I'll go back and show you them now. Again, well, for this bit actually here, this build bit, I want to build a chandelier actually just there too. That reminds me of something else which I'll mention in a minute. And this, I just kind of went, I didn't really build anything before, I just kind of went at it when building this thing. It turned out pretty well, to be honest. I like the pattern, it's got to fill in a couple of holes, and obviously this bit as well. And I might make some sort of piston door here, look pretty cool, like a water door. But this was originally something different for Remembrance Day 2021. I changed it, no, for 2022, which is just gone. I changed it to this, and then also I put a sort of a mini graveyard outside just to commemorate that. And then also this was Children's in Need 2021, but also I kept it for 2022. I didn't really want to change this because I feel like this is quite a good representation. But yes, the iron golems. So actually over this way, around this corner, there is actually nothing here. I need to sort that out as well. Those murals. Literally, I don't know if you can hear them or not, but literally right underneath me here, there is a massive villager breeder. And it has the equivalent of 2 villages in it, which is why you'll tend to see 2 iron golems spawning around here. They sort of act as bodyguards as well, because sometimes this place can get a bit dark at night, and they do fend off the mobs. There's nothing really special in the nether, and I'll probably do the nether hallway as one of the last things I ever do on this world. Just because I don't really need to make a big fancy sort of designed one. Yeah, no more talking, we're going to kick on with this. Um, and I think first off we are actually going to head over here and do the barn sort of like fronts, just because I think it's going to be the easiest thing to do. Now in Bedrock you can get texture packs, but I don't know how to on Xbox anymore because something got removed, or there's an app that you used to be able to do it with but it got removed from the Microsoft Store. But I wanted to make some sort of depth effects with tinted and black glass, but I can't currently do that because I think it will look quite bad with all like the lines on the glass, as you can see. So I might have to figure out something else there. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Because I definitely have got some ideas for this place. Right, I might actually need to head back and grab some spruce logs. Just because there aren't any there. I also need to finish that tower as well. And also dot houses around too. So yeah, a lot to do, but also quite little tasks. Spruce, there we go. Should actually be able to grab a bit more. Yeah, oh there's my rockets. I might actually have to pop up to the mob farm in a minute just to fix my wings as well, because they are looking a bit low on durability. So bear with me for a second. Right, there we go. There should be enough spruce for the whole of the thing. Oh, and actually we need deep slate as well. There's one other thing I've got to mention. Where is the deep slate? There it is. Yeah, so I need deep slate wall. Yeah, deep slate walls. Like the wall blocks, not making walls out of deep slate. I also need to remove that glass, but I'll do that when I come back in here. So first what I'm going to do is all the sort of smaller exterior tasks. Then I'm going to go ahead and do some of the bigger projects like the river and a bit of terraforming and stuff. Then I'll come into the smaller interior projects and I'll jump onto the creative world and I will try and mock up some sort of design for the villager hall which I need to build, and also some stuff that goes in there. So let's go ahead and do this. I don't have a bed over here, do I? That's annoying. I might have to jump down the mine and just use a bed from in here. I should be able to just grab it out actually. Pardon me. Right. We jump down here. Go all the way down to the bottom. Yeah, there's a bed here. You can see it on the other side. Oh no, there isn't. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Okay, so I don't currently have a bed on me, which means I might need to fly back to the house to sleep. Grab the bed from there and just take it with me wherever I go. Also, I need to go to the mob farm as well. Actually, yeah, so I'll go up to the mob farm. I know there's a couple beds there. So I'll grab one from that, and actually the mob farm will work best at night as well. So we head off this way. Just up here. That's it. Just like that. Yeah, so you can see the bed here. If we break this, take it with us, and actually stand in here. Oh, shoot. Should give us a bit of XP. Why is it not working? That's odd. Oh, actually, know what? There's actually a much faster way you can get XP. If I head back over, there is a much faster way to get XP. And it includes farmer villages, as well as melons and pumpkins, which I actually do have a decent amount of, because I have a massive manual farm somewhere else. Probably won't visit it now, but it will probably be in episode 27. Probably do like a mini world tour and everything we've done up to that point for that episode. I know I have a sorting system, but I'm just going to chuck these in here for now. Yes, melons and pumpkins, they're through here. They're on this side here, and then if we just grab the actual blocks, 5 each. Actually, just grab all of them, to be honest. If we head round to the breeding chamber, there is actually a farmer villager in there that will hopefully trade and give us some good emeralds, which I haven't had a taste of in a while, but also some nice XP to fix our wings. Just got to make sure we're not holding any sort of mending tool while we're doing it, otherwise it will suck up all the XP and we won't get any on our wings. There we go. What I can actually do is hop this fence, I think. Done it many times before. Don't know why it's not letting me do it now. I can do it. Done it loads of times before. It always seems that when it's on video I can't do it, but whenever it's off camera I can. It's really annoying. There we go. Right, if we go ahead and trade with you, sir, I should get a lot back on my wings now. Also a ton of emeralds too. There we go. So I think I just trade with you. Let's trade with you now. There should be about 3 farmers in here too. Feel good. And again, this is the first time in a while that I've had a taste of emeralds, so that's really nice. Oh no, yeah, there is a 3rd farmer in here. I was right. And again, once I run low on melons and pumpkins, I can just head over to my manual farm, which is actually located quite near a village, so it's technically an auto one, but they only mine a few of the carrots. They don't actually. Villagers can't mine melons and pumpkins, which is great. And actually, you know what? Our wings are completely fixed. It'll be good. Yeah, but they can't actually mine melons and pumpkins, which is great because it means that they can't steal it from you. And admittedly, I think melons and pumpkins is like sort of like the OP way to trade with villagers, because they get you so many emeralds so easily. Especially when you drop the prices of the villagers through zombie villager curing. Great source of XP. And a great source of emeralds. And all of these emeralds are actually going to go in the emeralds chest, which is currently quite empty. So it'll be good to see some in there. And you may have seen already that most of my emeralds are actually in a beacon down in the Big Dig. And that is pretty much a full emerald beacon, but I also have one over at a different island which is also a full beacon, and it's mainly constructed of emeralds. It's also where I have a second trading hall. I've never actually viewed this from above, and it does look really cool. Yeah, you can see we've got a lot of open land up here, and it's also got a square, which is why I want to do a bit of terraforming. And this is also kind of just like stuck onto the front, so I definitely need to sort that out. And again, we've got some holes here, so this needs a bit of terraforming work too. Anyway, let's head over to the barn, and let's get this thing done. So I'll probably do terraforming when I do the paths, which I'll do after the river. I got a crafting table here. Have I got a crafting table? No, I don't. That's annoying. make one. Right, crafting table, got one now, that should be fine. Now I'll actually take it all with me. We need to go land on one of those stone stairs. It's going to be a bit hard, but we'll make it. Also, I did a roof one other time, and honestly it looks really cool. The tuff really adds to sort of that like mouldy look, and that sort of like rotting away sense, and that really mixes quite well with the mossy cobble, is what I thought when I was building it. Right, that should be enough for now, and if I need more I can just make more. Now I can't jump place these because they are technically 1.5 block tall, so I'm actually going to have to do is place a block on the edge, jump and stand on this, and then break these two, and then do the same for the other side but crouch on this. Hopefully that should actually just connect like that, that's fine. But right here what I'm going to do is actually go ahead and start making some fences. So we'll actually make a stack of that, a stack of sticks and some fences. Exactly 30, that should be enough for now. And then we can just build this straight up and then cross when we need to. So, oh, actually we're already there. If I grab my walls, does that actually connect up? Oh, it does. Oh, that's handy. What I'm going to do is drop onto the wall. No, I'm not. I'm going to drop and connect these up. And I'm just going to give it a little flyway. I know it's only one, but already you can see that's added a bit of structural support. That's the whole build. I know it doesn't actually add structural support, but it just makes it look a bit more realistic. You may see I've actually used stone for a texture and gradient into grey from white. I think it works really well, and especially with all the deep slate and other stones we're going to be adding. So yeah, it should look really, really cool. Next up, and so I don't want to intrude on this bit, it's just kind of mainly these bits here because this felt a bit flat. So what I might actually do is down for 3. So I might actually put some in. No, because I don't want to. I'm going to grab some cobble quickly because I want to try something else. This isn't in the tutorial, so a lot of this actually was creative freedom as well, because most of it wasn't in the tutorial that I made, and I do actually say in the tutorial give yourself a bit of creative freedom via the roof and some of the designs and the colours, because it doesn't actually have to be exactly like mine, which is what a lot of people want their builds to be when they follow tutorials. They want it to be exactly like the one that they've seen in a thumbnail, or the one that the person got in the video, but it doesn't have to be. The best part about building is that it's your own stuff, and it's got your own twist, your own design on it, which is what I love about building, so yeah. And a little bit around me. Place that there, bring this down, and hopefully this should look alright. And again, we can actually just join this up this way like that. And tell you what, I might even go as far as joining up there as well. Again, I will just fly out, because another great thing about, another great tip for building is you should always fly out or step back and look at your builds, because you don't want to build something really, really big thinking it looks great and step back and find out it's either wonky or off to one side, and then it's really annoying to go back and change it, which is why you should always step back while you're building just to check that everything is looking good and everything is in place as you want it. And I have actually made a video on gradients and textures, which is also on the YouTube channel, so feel free to check it out. Kind of got some useful tips on there. We just make a couple more. Got to finish this bit. Yeah, and actually we need to make a couple more as well. Just because finish this bit too. So that's going to cross onto there. And also we did it to the block above here too. Oh, it's not there. We don't actually need to add anything else, because there is also such a thing as over-texturing or overbuilding, which is when you add a little too much and it can seem, the build can seem a bit cramped or over-detailed, and it can also make it look quite bad. So also everybody has different perspectives on building, which is what makes it so great, which is why there's such a wide range of building techniques and different sort of styles and everything, because everybody has their own unique sense of building. Obviously people criticise other people's builds. I mean, some might criticise this. Let's say the texture down here isn't great, but what makes it great is my sort of sense of style for this build. Yeah, and I love that there's like that diversity in sort of like the building world where everybody has this unique eye on everything. I also happen to make faces a lot in my build, so you can see here, it's kind of like, there's like an eye and an eye there, and he's got a big open mouth, like that. Now there's also kind of one up here as well, so you've got an eye there, and then you've got a massive mouth here. And then this also kind of looks a bit like a human, also positions the head there, got an arm and chest, and then these are their legs here. It's really, really weird. I don't know why it happens. Sometimes weird. It's also wonderful. Yes, we're going to go actually do the same for the back now. And the back is slightly different because the shape of the thing is different as well. And it turns out back here, something else that's different from our front, is that it actually has third bits of cobble, which is what the front has now because I added them in. So that's all good. Again, you can use some of the seats like this and it will be removed. It's just like a move about between each of these stairs. A bit easier. Why is there no one will notice this. No one else is going to notice. I'm the only one in this world. Right, should we lost it here? Yeah. And then if we map out our crafting table again, let's press it down there. Okay. Run across the other side to the same thing. And then again, just go ahead and place in all of these. Again, everybody will know. Don't tell anybody. Don't mind me. Otherwise I'll force myself to go back and redo it. Where did I connect it before? Was it one above? I think it was one above, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. That's sort of how like the pattern runs across. Place there. Should we jump those steps? No, it's a bit hard to place actually. Should we jump off of this? That. Go ahead and take race within one block here. Green crouch, selection full. And then all I need to do is connect. I say that's as I fall, and then all I need to do is connect up the other bit just to make it look somewhat symmetrical through them. I don't know if I comment here, and sometimes for some reason when I click A it doesn't go all the way down and it doesn't take me out of flight, or it doesn't raise me up and it can cause me to drown, and it's been caused my death on this world. 3. It shouldn't actually matter that this is actually out by 1, because again it adds a bit of depth. It looks quite cool. I'm going to do 1/12 this time. Bring this all the way down. Just like that. I'll jump off here. Again, bring it all the way down. So that is 10 centimeters, so we got block. And move on to the next one. Again, so this one is a bit shorter, so it's a bit easier to reach. And then we just need to do the cross sections for both of these. So again, you just go to the one above and add the same rule for over here. Just need to connect this bit up first as well. Why are there so many holes? Again, just there. And again, don't mind me, otherwise I will be forced to come back. I will be forced to come back and fix this. I will force myself to come back and fix this. But I kind of want to leave it because it's part of the page. I'm going to grab that, that is a very elegant closing there. I'm going to grab that as well. We're going to mine all this down and we're going to get out of here. Mine all well and move on to another project. Actually, also it's going to be split because I don't want to go high when I fly down. One thing I don't usually do is wear a chest plate unless I'm in the nether, because I kind of expect people to just fly around wherever I am. If I've got my chest plate on, I'm really more likely to die than when I have my elytra on. Why I have my elytra on all the time. I do have a chest plate somewhere. Again, I do wear it in the nether. Gold armor as well. Which I have in the nether. That's a big thing. Yes, that's okay. Some game rules. And again, that just adds a whole lot more to build, and it looks amazing. Just genuinely amazing. This build is actually now 15 done. That's quite sad to hear, because I had a lot of fun. There was a blast to build this thing. Wow, that was an absolute blast. And I kind of missed it. Again, if you want to learn to help build this with your own twist, a bit of creative freedom, and obviously head over to YouTube, or if you're already on YouTube, they can go ahead and watch the tutorial on that. I believe it's called on how to build tutorials and that. Yeah, it was weird having that done. Right now, with that, we're going to work on some small outside projects. So, the barn first, actually, the other things that I want to do, I will save for episode 27. I know I'm not really meant to build in this area. I think it will give a kind of a story of this place. We'll save that for next. So now we've got a bit of terraforming, also this river, and some pathways to do as well. I'll go ahead and do the terraforming first, which you'll go in the slides more kind of terraforming style it is. So we go and chuck the rest of this away in the correct this is kind of where I chuck my stuff on with it, and then I go to the power of the day. I will keep this on me because you need to, and I'll keep these rockets as well. And my boxes are structured to be by bar and left them. This is really annoying. By bar, left them, yeah. I could actually make a redstone saw here instead. Maybe like a down one, a bit like a garage door. I've got plenty of slime to do that. I don't, however, have a honey farm, which is kind of one of the main things you need to make in much interesting. Need to do now. I don't really need redstone. I'll take this box anyway, because I'm going to make a lot of stuff. I'll save that. This well. Leave that. And I'll definitely take this. Right, what we're going to go do now is texture the river. So all I'm going to do is just lay down a bunch of blocks, splash pads, and go through it. And I'm actually going to texture these bits as well, because although these are actual natural bits I haven't dug out, I would like them to be textured. So I'm going to do that. No, we're doing these landscape as well. Do terraforming first, then we'll do the river. Terraforming is the best help, because all I have to do is literally, I will do a little bit of ground cover tomorrow, because this can't be having it in because this is made to be finished by the end of March. That was the idea. So you may see a bit more done by the 1st of April, which is tomorrow. The video probably will be out around, actually I'll probably do the video in the morning, so the actual episodes last around an hour and a half, so I'll do it in the morning because I haven't got more job about lunchtime, so I need to head up for that. But yeah, we'll see. I might even split it into 2 parts, because again, I'm making a bit of about midday. I'll have to see. See how it happens. And then plan for the outcome. Okay. Right, that's the input all done. We just collect all this dirt, we can actually start terraforming. So, the idea is to kind of continue this wrap out. So we kind of go here. I'm going to drop it a bit. It's got to be slightly sort of overhang a bit. I kind of want to do that mostly along the top here with some slightly longer stretches of it, because I think that would be kind of suited to the dragon. Where the weight of the dragon has made the ground sort of crumble a bit. I think that'd be quite cool. We might need to shade more of this like that. And maybe like find a shape as well. So I'll take this by about 2 blocks, and then we can go ahead and start actually building it. If you hear like pauses or anything, it's just me thinking about what to say next, or I'm kind of concentrating on something. I'm very about that. Oops, let's jump up there actually. Oops, okay, where am I? How am I? I'm just going to use it. Yeah, it's a good double. This up, so there's no holes. I also need to light this up at some point so that no mobs spawn over here. And actually, it is actually quite laggy in this area, and that's because I have both the villages in there and actually still the storage spot at the bottom. But I also have the storage system extending around the back there, so that's where the other road bit inside is. So that's why it's so laggy in those parts. Yes, so the first bit we're going to do is just establish some sort of overhang on this bit, a few gaps, and then start adding in the stuff in the couple of textures and walls, stairs, and then buttons as well. Maybe a couple of fence posts to show that there is meant to be something here that's also been sort of pushed away because of the weight of the dragon and by the springs for its wings. And also some around as well with very specific flowers. actually look quite cool. We actually get up there first, so we can terraform. And this dragon does actually have legs as well. So let's mention that. Oh. This tail side doesn't really work too. So the flattest part will be this bit. I'm just going to randomly build this pattern as I'm finding things just to randomly do most stuff. That's all to build. And again, I do want this going to be longer on certain edges. And move off the gap out to extend that around here. Actually make some holes in the dirt like that, yeah. And then make an extension around this way. And then we'll stop here. And then we'll have like a gap. The sort of extend this. I'm going to terraform this top bit too. So it's sometimes up here, 3, and maybe right down by 1. Wrap it back around, and also have the twist again. And then maybe like a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. Maybe see the outfit further on this bit here. Actually, that's not so far. This was missing. 2 here as well. Yeah, okay. So then maybe leave another gap there. Where's the other parts? And then still another one here. And then bring this around. Get this. Round as well. Okay. So we sort of applied a little like this, which should be making this sort of edit, whereas this side is slightly more even. That's kind of what we got going on over on the top palette, and then all we're going to do is go into some stone first, just to lay down some backdrop and then texture and gradient. This area is quite well lit up, so there shouldn't be too much mob spawning. Actually, I'll leave that there. Any of these I have in the chest, I need to grab them now, so that I can use it to just build this thing up. Now, all we're going to do literally is just go ahead in here, bring this all the way down, straight down. Doesn't really matter how it looks, and I'm kind of going to stop this at points, just to get like a bit of a hanging, it's all stalagmites or stalagmites. Is that hanging? I can't remember. It's all this sort of like hanging look, but because of the pressure I did right from there, it's been on the six. I don't want to make it too geometric though, so I will just try to be a bit random with how I place the blocks. Five, and we'll drop this one down into. And actually, what I'll do now is just fill this in all the way, and then go back over with anything I need to do, and again, just texture, gaps, and all of that, so it should look nice and cool. Actually, this needs to go because this goes into the landscape. So does this one. stuff. Yeah. Also, my mum hates the idea of me having anything to do with YouTube or Twitch. She doesn't understand. Yeah. She also hates Minecraft as well, which isn't great. So that's a little bit insight on my life. Anyway, we're going to keep going with this. Yeah, again, just bring this all the way down. Yeah, and it's extra upwards. I'm actually just going to check what the time is, because I might have to go to sleep in a minute. Oh, it's 49. Tell you what. Actually, how long? I will go to 9:30. Yeah, I'll go to 9:30. That way I should be able to get the river and terraforming done. Then any other like smaller inside projects I can just get done. It should make everything a bit easier. So I'll do all the bigger stuff now, and then all the littler stuff I will do another time. Hopefully I get paths done, because that is something I definitely want to do. And with this cliff edge here, we're actually going to stage it like we have on the other ones. So it's kind of like a wedding cake. So you see how it sort of goes inwards as it goes upwards. That's kind of what we're going to do here. And if I just mine all this out. And then here like this. And then like that, and that, and this, and that. And then in here, just these last other ones, and then we can move on to texture. So although I like what's been done here, actually, we're going to continue this round. We're going to go and mine out some of these bits. Just replace them with certain blocks. I think will look a bit cooler. 2, 3. 2. No, that's not right. I need to set them one block back, otherwise it doesn't actually add to the depth effect. There we go. Okay. Leave that like that then. Just like that. We'll do the same here. Again, no patterns, just freestyling this all the way around. This doesn't look too great. Maybe another one there, and maybe another 2 here. Now it looks even worse. 2 do one there. One like that. Yeah, that works. No, but yeah, that works better. Okay, we'll leave that like that then. We'll do a 1 here and a 2, 3 here, maybe. And then we'll do a 2 here. Maybe like a... I need to go to sleep again. Yeah, we'll go to 9:30. Hopefully we get mostly everything now. Yeah. You can kind of see how this is coming out. So it kind of looks like the land's been pushed out a bit, where these sort of boulders of rock had formed because of the weight. So pretty cool. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then maybe 2 here. And then what I'll actually do for some of them is build bottom bits up with stairs and slabs. I think that'll look quite cool as well. 3, yeah. And then we'll fill this in. One, 2, 3, 4. We'll have this up by 2. No, throw it down by 1. It's only up by 3. Fourth block in there. There we go. And maybe like a 1, 2 here, and then a 1, 2, 3. Again, just set this all back. And it kind of also looks like it's dripping down, which is really, really cool. So, 1 there. 1, 2, 3. 2. Okay, no passings, I'm just counting how many blocks of mine. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then 1, 2. And actually, I can do probably another 1. There we go. Yeah, it's coming together. 2, 3, 4. Let's piece it back. Another 1 there. 1, 2. Oops, put the mic there, sorry. So sort of mic out. It's a bit far over. There we go. That's better. Yeah. If we grab a 2, 3, 4. Actually, bring that down by 1. A 1 here, and then a 1, 2. And a 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 and a 1, yeah. actually add extra bits like that. No, I won't do that yet. And then maybe like a 1 here. One, 2, 3. 1, 2. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. No, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, looks right. 1, 2, and then a 1, 2, 3. Like a 1, 2, 1. Maybe like a what? A 1, 2, 1, 1, and then a 1, 1, 2, 3. There we go. And that should actually be alright for now. Yeah, that looks alright. And then once we texture this again, it will time with this, and it will look really, really cool. So we're going to go in now with some andesite, bit of gravel, a bit of coal as well, just make a bit of a dent into the landscape. Probably won't add tuff because it doesn't really mix with these greys really too well. I want a bit more cobble and andesite. So I think what I'll try to do what I've done here, so cobble first and then andesite afterwards. Then we'll add normal stairs and stuff. What I'll actually do is put my cobble next to my pickaxe, so that I can literally just swap there and then. And maybe like one round here, one here. Yeah, I don't want it all to connect up though, I'll do it in like chunks. There and there. Three, 2, 3. I'll do it in like chunks of 3 and 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then move like a. Move that there actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1. Oops. 1, 2. Where'd these go? 3, 4. Yeah, and then maybe like a 1. No, we'll do that in a minute. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2 here. And then we run back, put the cobble away for now, and start on with our andesite. Same method, put the andesite next to the pickaxe, so know where to put it. And these are more like 1s and 2s, rather than full-blown clumps, because I don't want to over-texture it. Obviously these can go a bit higher as well, because I want them to be closer to the dirt. But where it starts really looking like good and stuff is when I put the stairs in. So just wait for that, and hopefully it looks okay. Okay, there we go. We've got one up here as well. There we go. Okay. Okay, dokie. That's looking all good so far. Now we go in and add the slabs and everything, some buttons and all of that. And it should look really, really cool. We're not actually going to add gravel because I think it would take away too much from the terraforming, because it is like a smaller portion of land. So we're going to go ahead and use our walls, slabs of pretty much every material. I'll grab some buttons as well for texture. Don't need any of that. We'll grab some stairs. Literally anything we can. And what I can do with the walls is put them in slots like this where it hangs down as depth, and also adds a bit of sense of like scale to this whole thing as well, and gravity to the situation. Unintended. So, one here, and like a couple actually. I don't want these touching the floor, because I think it will take away from the area. So what we're going to do is go in with the slabs. Now this is where it comes in handy with slabs, because you can literally place them underneath blocks like this, and it just adds, again, a sense of scale around wellness to the build. again, you don't want to over texture this. So what I might do is add like a nice stair there as well. Stair here, stair there, stair here, stair there, stair there. Underneath. Again, you can make some interesting rock formations with these. Especially where it's not that's what I wanted to do. Okay, and now we can go in with some of the other things, like the andesite stairs and the stone slopes. What I can actually do with some of these is, because they're at certain heights, is go like that. There we go. And again, I can do it here as well. Oops. That was weird. Again, you just don't want to over texture. You do want to add all these little nooks and crannies to your builds, so add as much as you can without making it look cramped. Is all I'm going to say. There we go. It's looking pretty good. Kind of capturing that whole side there. Yeah. Just give me one sec, guys. I need to go deal with something. I'm just going to switch the controller off, so you will temporarily see the controller switched off. I'm also going to mute just so you don't get any background noise. Just give me 1 second. so I'm actually going to go ahead and have to end it here. I didn't get as much done as I wanted to get done. I'm just having to sort of plan for tomorrow's modelling. I'll catch you episode 27 tomorrow. It will be on Twitch and YouTube if you want to watch. It will probably be in the morning or in the evening, so just stick around. Also, if you don't want to miss out on it or any other things that I've uploaded in the past, obviously you can hit follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube. Doesn't cost anything, you can undo it any time, but maybe watch some other content first. I'm also on Instagram and TikTok under the same name. This has been Sh4d0w, and see you later. Goodbye.